My name is Deogracious Katongole. I do serve here at Adonis Msati Project as the Peer Support Group Program Coordinator. Many refugees that come from many countries, obviously. We talk about Somalia, we talk about DRC, we are talking about Rwanda, Burundi, and some people from Malawi, some people from Zimbabwe. All of these people face different challenges in their lives on their way here. So all those things put people in a place of stress and trauma, and one cannot just forget about it and expect people to simply get into South Africa and live a normal life as anyone else. So Adonis Msati Project realized that actually the best way to help people to get on their feet was to actually assist them in the mental health cycle, because that's the area where many people were struggling. They couldn't find jobs, they had no idea where to go and find documents, they couldn't get over the life history that they had faced before they came to South Africa.
I grew up in very humble beginnings, in very traumatic conditions. So it's really helping me in my self-confidence, my self-esteem.
These people have been resilient. So therefore, to create another group of people who are going to be able to be resilient, you need an example. When you've lost hope, the only hope someone who can instill hope in you is someone who's actually experienced what you've gone through. So for that reason, it's vital, very, very crucial for us to get people who've been through the same process to actually help someone else to get there.
When we got there in the morning, first of all, we'd interact, we'd talk, discuss. If we've got kids, we'd have a babysitter who'll be taking care of the kids. Then after that, they will introduce the topic, we discuss about the topic. And then after that, we finish. They'll just ask some questions.
Every week, all the subjects, among 9-10 subjects, they were all very important. It's really difficult to put one apart.
I loved communication and goal setting. They were my favorite because at first on communication, it was difficult for me to interact with the local people.
My favorite is talking about challenges. I always want to talk about my life.
And also there's another topic where we are talking about lost griefs. We understand, because as I say, we are lost in our identity, we are lost in our country, all this stuff. It's a loss, we have to let it go. We have to let it go and start a new life.
So the program assists refugees and asylum seekers and even undocumented migrants for clarity, for openness, and for a good environment to be created to allow people to speak from brokenness to through a process of healing, so they can actually come on the other side empowered. We separate the groups. Men have their own groups and women have their own groups. 6-7 countries represented in that one group.
So, but when we started coming to the group, for once we were men that was open. We were very free to you see, for the first time to see a grown man begin to cry. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was real. There is nothing to hide anymore.
Now, in the sharing story, we say it, we are crying, we vomit it, we cry, we are feeling better. The more we talk it, the more we say the story, we're feeling better.
Because we now know how to forgive and the importance of forgiving and letting go.
Before I went there, I had so many pain inside me, a lot of things that were happening, confusion, and we discussed a lot of things like life stories. And that's when I discovered that there were other people who had worse situations than mine, and that I could solve everything. So it made me more confident and have a better picture of tomorrow.
What I didn't like was it ended.